So coming up first on today's show is going to be the amazing red carpet looks we had at 2016 Amvca. Now, the red carpet was so amazing, the red carpet was so beautiful, and I don't even know where to start from. I cannot say in any particular order, but at number one, I cannot wait to talk about Rita Dominic. I've never seen somebody look that simple yet extremely elegant. I've seen people, try to do the simple styling and then they look very, reserved. But the dress was just very basic. We had an elongated peplum at the back, and then, the embellishment on the waistline of that dress was just everything that dress needed to look so beautiful. And something else that I also love about her outfit is going to be the hair. Gosh, that was so odd. It felt, careless, it felt effortless, yet it felt like the only thing that outfit needed to look perfect. Another person that went simple as usual is going to be Genevieve Nnaji. Now, what I do not like about her outfit is the fact that everything looks too blended. The choice of color with her skin tone, it feels, too the same. Also, at the same time, the choice of hair color, and then the direction of makeup was nude. Everything was just so nude, and it felt pale, sort of. Some of the opinion that the entire look, looks all washed down on her. It doesn't feel very appropriate for her skin tone, and it looks too, not so the Genevieve I was expecting to see on the red carpet. But guess what? Overall, when I saw the back of the dress, I'm like, ooh, okay, a bit of sexy, a bit of fun going on there. That is, the normal and the usual Genevieve that we are used to.
I beg you move, I beg you call me the baby. I beg you shout at Jimmy Jato. Sit in the scratch, without the feel I'm no shaking. All of the people feel the bounce, I beg you move, I beg you shout at Jimmy Jato. The girl is she got the yash, I got the house, so I feel I'm no shaking.
Now, another person that stole the red carpet, in fact, literally broke the internet, is going to be Mercy Aigbe Gentry. Now, this fabric is personally giving me life. I'm like, this fabric is everything every woman should desire for on a red carpet. It's just simply beautiful. Now let's talk about her hair. That hair is great. That makeup, not looking bad at all. The entire put together, looks amazing. And she's been called and been tagged, been mentioned, been labeled the best dress at the 2016 Amvca. And trust me, this outfit on the red carpet was, using fire. Another person we had on the red carpet that looks very princess-like and extremely beautiful is going to be Osas Ajibade. This dress is everything. In fact, I call this dress pitch perfect. How do you want to have an asymmetric feel on the neckline and you will not even see a single fold? The fitting of this dress on her body just gave the entire look a defined feeling. Like everything is well defined, everything is in place, everything is well positioned. Her hair, her makeup, her choice of accessories, everything just sits well. Now, talking of those that went for great colors is going to be Lilian Isuru as well. I love the cape, I love the flow everywhere, I love the choice of color, I love the makeup, I love the ruffles and details of the neckline. Everything just comes around perfectly, and I see a fashion tip here actually. Now, when you're approaching the red carpet or when you intend to present yourself on the red carpet, one thing is very important. When you're doing a lot of fabric, make sure that the fabric is plain. Now, if you're doing a lot of fabric, you have tails, you have trains, you have cape and all that. Make sure that the fabric is plain. Now, imagine Lilian in this dress, and then just guess that the fabric is a patterned one. It's going to make it look very confused and not so appealing. But this way, in this particular order, I think this is just beautiful.
When I dey hustle every day, I dey hustle, I dey stay with mommy. I put my life on the line, my brother, it wasn't funny. Say now the music and the play, I'm everywhere, say now it's bringing me money. Say now they feeling the beat, I said they feeling the heat, say that they feeling for East, them they dance, say now they feeling the beat, they started talking my gist.
Now, speaking of cape, another person I love on the red carpet is going to be Annie Idibia. First of all, that color, plum pink, not common, not everywhere. We don't see that often on the red carpet, so I think she actually stole the show with that particular color. And I love the fact that there's not so much going on. It's just a straight dress with a very long cape slash, train slash tail slash so many things, and you know, she was just very gentle and simple. When I look at Annie Dibia, she tells me I'm a very, very cool person, and this dress says everything about it. So now let's talk about the guys. Whoever thought that custard yellow could look so great on guys? Now speak of Uti and Faust the bad guy. And when I first saw Uti, I was like, okay, this is so expected. I know he's a fashionista, he's conscious, blah 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 when it comes to fashion. But then, you know, pairing this up with that look just felt perfect. Now I didn't think somebody else could pull off the same look, the same shade without the looks and still feel very great. And what I like about Faust the bad guy is actually the fact that he paired that with, you know, Brooks shoes and of course a cotton brown. I'm like, my groove needs to show up at the hour with this color. It's just, you know, beautiful. Another person we had on red carpet is going to be Dinola. Now this guy, we know that he's a fashionista, so I am not even surprised, I'm not dazed. But I think when it comes to fashion, personally, I like it when things feel very perfect. Now this suit is what I call a tailored suit. It sits perfectly on the body. You know, nothing is missing, nothing is falling out, everything is just in place. And it gives me this guy always clean it, back to back, you know, that kind of stuff. But regardless, I think this guy, you know, he's done really great for himself on the red carpet. And finally, I'm not going to leave the amazing looks we had at 2016 Amvca without talking about Ike Ogbonna and his wife. That cotton brown blazers is everything a man can ever want. Trust me, that was just, you know, he had this perfect feel and the perfect blend. The choice of color for his wife, the ivory, you know, kind of complement, you know, the cotton brown, you know, blazers the guy had on. So there was this, you know, marryable feel in the whole atmosphere. I love this look, and you know, generally, or finally, let me say now, I'm so excited about the looks we had at the 2016, you know, Amvca red carpet. You could tell that, you know, the fashion game has, you know, gone to the next level. A lot of celebrities are already, you know, upped their game. They are doing better. The show is getting better. The scene is getting more interesting. So let's just leave it here until we come back with those shock moments at the 2016 Amvca.